By the end of the 50s, traditional European city centres had been invaded by cars as a result of the boom of private car ownership. In order to cope with the situation, cities built dozens of underground parking lots below its squares and avenues. By storing the vehicles below, the original quality of public spaces could be restored. Such a systematic underground infrastructural development made the streets as deep as they were high, which has covertly reinvented the typical Parisian architectural section in process. The deep street phenomenon spread quickly across European cities faced with similar issues, with hundreds of underground car parks built in the course of 40 years. In Paris alone, deep street car parks represent over 2 million metres squared of floor surface areas, mostly operated by Indigo Group, who has been the leader in the domain. The analysis of this underappreciated subterranean real estate led to the identification of 4 typical underground scenarios that illustrate their opportunities in terms of future mobility and sustainable urban development. The car park retrofit, the deep square, the deep avenue, and the deep block follow the same 4 guiding principles. Number 1. A premium overground space dedicated to pedestrians, city life, and active circulation. Number 2. A functional lower street interface level providing diverse mobility and logistics services. Number 3. Several levels for vehicles, light industries, and urban utilities. And Number 4. The systematic use of the soil's resources and their redistribution to the city. The retrofitting of existing underground car parks into high-quality urban spaces can take place through limited architectural interventions, such as structural reinforcements and selective slab openings. The first 2 levels are joined and connected in order to serve shops and transport with convenient access as well as natural light and air. The lower floors remain dedicated to vehicle storage for private car owners and shared mobility providers, effectively making the car park into a centralised mobility hub for users and businesses. The bottom level is fitted with geothermal technologies that transform the building into a default geothermal battery for the city. In certain cases, the car parks can be converted into quality cultural venues such as auditoriums, cinemas, galleries, or clubs. As a new building, the deep square become a standard strategy for the development of urban squares in large metropolis, as well as medium regional cities. The thick ground provides a complete set of services for the public upper level. The lower street level contains delivery areas for businesses and customers. A multifunction hall can top the square to extend the programmatic potential with a permanent market, for instance. Storage for local producers can be located below in the lower levels, and the ground's water can also be used to create public fountains and deliver drinking water to the citizens. The deep avenue infrastructure is literally unrolled under main circulation axis. The repetitive structure can be built without interrupting the traffic through a top-down construction process. The avenue here becomes a double-decker with a circulation and a service level. Fully designed for human and non-human drivers, regular access and delivery bays serve the patrons of the hotels, malls, offices and museums connected to the deep avenue. The vehicles will eventually park themselves and automatically contribute to the energy city grid in the lower floors, hidden, optimized and available. Dark kitchens, workshops and last-mile logistics can occupy several levels and benefit from optimal customer reach. The deeper floors deliver sustainable utilities to the embedded industries such as data farms and hydroponic cultivation, besides providing the nearby buildings. The deep block extends these principles to city blocks. Since most of the real estate projects built in dense metropolitan areas since the 80s feature thick ground strategies to maximise the use of each plot of land. The ground level is actively dissolved through a variety of design devices, bringing natural light, ventilation and direct access. Literally rooted, the above buildings enjoy optimised services for mobility and parking, greater connections for pedestrians and vehicles, and fully integrated sustainable utilities. Energy is extracted from the ground, waste is processed locally, and water is fully managed according to sponge city principles, effectively improving the overall quality of the block. Transportation, utilities, industries, retail, culture, logistics, energy. The architectural and real estate opportunities of the underground are many and yet to be exploited. The urban underground is the frontier of the 21st century city. Dominique Perrault, 2019.